What's going on, boys, and welcome back to the weekly recap. This is the week 13 edition, and I have the repeat guest of all repeat guests
Are
coming
you
back.
sick of me yet?
It's Devin for the fourth time this year. Week 1, his own video, week 7. I think he had week 11, and now he's back for week 13. Devin, I know you're passionate. I know it makes for a better video when I have you around. You come with the good stuff, and you come with more. We're about to show the boys. Very glad to have you.
Thank you. Glad to be
Well,
back for the 100th time.
4, but same difference. Uh, Top 6 is as follows. We have moved Finn to number 1. First time that's happened with ESPN. Josh has fallen to number 2. Is that a surprise? Phil at number 3. Wow. Ray Smith number 4. That is Austin number 5 and me number 6. That could be the playoff picture. Kind of like what I'm looking at.
That's the most likely playoff picture. That's for sure.
But anything could happen. We've seen it happen with this league specifically many a year. Devin, I hate to have this be the first matchup we recap, but we have to do it. I want to know your opinions first, and then I'll share mine.
Yeah. This game was the microcosm of my season of Dak and a receiver carrying me. My running backs were allergic to the end zone the entire year. I think Kenneth Walker has like 2 touchdowns, maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
Travion has 0 outside of the Ramondre injury games. So that's tough. I think this game was closer than it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
Ted had 1 catch for 43 and a touchdown, and it was in like the fourth quarter.
Yeah, on a fourth
Like he
down, yeah,
was,
it was insane.
yeah, he was like goose for most of the game. Uh, it started well on Thursday with Dak and Rasheed, but like those are my 2 boys. Those are the only 2 guys on that
Yeah,
team with
it's like
goose.
the heavy hitters played early, and then we got like a bunch of like meddling. Now
Yeah,
it's not like none of them are literally horrible, except for Loop God. I want to point it out. Loop God was
yeah,
horrible.
he was. I would say Lamar was horrible.
Well, against Cincy too, it's just well, hey, Lamar is Baltimore. Him coming back started the win streak. I don't want to hear.
Yeah, true.
But Ibuka regressing, man. I really kind of don't have the answers why. Godwin is here, and he had his
I
game.
think it's got to be the Baker injury. I mean, he's still getting targets. He's just
But like we're seeing a
not
lot more
converting.
Sterling Shepard. We're seeing
Fuck
Tez
that guy.
Johnson. Like Buka's
Yeah,
here and he's playing. But it's just like I don't know. Last game felt like Godwin was getting a lot. The regression heading into like crunch time is just like what's a little tragic because
yeah,
Mike is still gone. All signs should be like this is still going well.
yeah. No, it's kind of unexplained. It's kind of explained. It kind of happened when he hurt his hamstring. He's only had 1 good game since then.
Right,
So I think that could
right.
also. I mean, hindsight, I should have traded him instead of some of my other guys. But what can you
He
do?
was he was a name, bro.
He was a
You're
name, right?
no like
I can't trade the name.
no, he was a name. Now, like the people you traded, George Pickens not a name.
Not a name. I don't want him.
Yeah,
Get him off my team.
yeah, no, yeah, that's a mistake still. And we're gonna talk about that in a second as we're gonna go over that. My team didn't necessarily have any blow up week. The closest thing we have is Nico having a great game. Not gonna discredit like his fantastic game, but my running backs all get like 80 and a touchdown, or like 90 and a
That's
touchdown.
that's the difference though, right? My guy's
Yeah,
got 80 and no touchdown.
right. Um, Pickens, no touchdown, 13 and 8.8 all work. That's just it seems normal. We're hitting the panic button on Justin Jefferson. Um,
Um,
no, it was Seattle. It was even like the practice squad quarterback. It could not have been worse in terms of matchup. And next week he's playing like a favorable matchup in Washington. So
what what
it's
receiver is he on the year?
see that's what's interesting too. he's like still top 20. Oh, no, he's not 21.
Yeah, and that's like bad. There's some bad receivers that are around, like the low
Right.
end wide receiver
I
too.
have like JMO who was like non-existent for like 9 games, and then like he's like wide receiver like 14 right now or something.
Right. Right. Like I think once you get into like the late teens, you start looking at like some players and going, ew.
Oh yeah,
And to see Justin Jefferson in that area is hard to see.
it's tough, but like I know that player is out there still, and I know he's running routes. I'm still him versus David Montgomery is going to be my debate like most of the playoffs. David is just a backup running back is the only thing that's holding me back. He could just like any week become a secondary and afterthought, but still gets goal line carries. Anyways, I think I am getting a little nervous with Ferg not getting any of these touchdowns, but you can't get upset with these targets, man. He's been
Yeah.
the most. It's another 6 targets. It's he had big plays in Philly. Not really. He was like the in the middle kind of guy this Kansas City game, but overall, like I think the team, like Derrick Henry's finally coming to his own, running back 10 on the year. That's been a painful running back 10 because early on was bad. Judkins is the guy I want him to be. I actually have a trade analysis I don't have up right now. I want to go through though. Here. But anyways, the guys did good. Going into the second week in a row of our like God Squad repeat matchup where the guys have still shown up, but we still need week 3. I don't want to rely on anything looking on how convoluted everything looks with this playoff path. So I need to be like the highest scoring like person in the league. Without McCaffrey though, it's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Devin, you're not out, but
I'm not out on
it's
life support.
yeah, I'm sorry to do that, man. I really do think your team is still pretty quality. You do have like the
It,
depth in the running back position. You have the depth in the wide receivers after trading like 4. So it's just yeah, I don't hate your team at all. You filled tight end. Dak is that quarterback with you.
yeah, it had to be one of us. And
Sorry, brother.
you have 150 more points than me on the year, so it's only right.
It doesn't feel like it. Like I won't be happy till I'm in. Moving on, we have Finn versus Josh. It was the juggernaut matchup, and it finishes in dramatic fashion. Finn gets the win here, though, for the first time this year, being ranked the #1 team on ESPN, and it's without JSN. JSN has the dud week.
Yeah.
He gets Diggs a favorable matchup against the Giants, dud week. He has Aaron Jones, dud week. I really didn't think he'd pull this one
Zachert.
through.
Zachert carries.
Yeah, I mean, I was telling you about Zachert's early on in the year. He was like a 7.4 merchant. But he gets 100 yards here with Mariota. You're like, what?
Sheesh. 13 targets.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought he had a touchdown in there. That's 15 off work. That's kind of insane. Yeah, Zach Ertz is that guy. I love that Finn is not taking him out all year. Other people
And
would have
that's
debated.
what Finn does. Finally
The,
got that Vikings defense out of there.
yeah, finally. Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey with bad matchups still get like very good weeks. And Pat Mahomes against Dallas, the one thing we knew would do well, and he did. He went fucking stupid on Turkey Day. Still loses, but yeah. I mean, this game came down to Monday night. It was Dart
Yep.
versus the kicker, right?
Dart
Or
versus the kicker and
and
Diggs.
Diggs. It could have been interesting, but Josh gets the bad week from Dart. He was 2 for 2 on blow up games by starting Dart. But the New England defense is very solid all year. I've had them on my team all year. They're tough guys, and yeah, it's a tough one because he gets a 20-point Jason Myers week. He's got to be kicker one now. Yeah, this
Oh my
guy.
God.
Yeah, really kept him in the game there. He got the Travis Kelce touchdown on Turkey Day. Puka's getting robbed by Devontae with these
Yeah,
touchdowns.
The Puka fall off has been kind of crazy. It's kind of like I always like to draw parallels between Puka and Egg Puka.
Hmm.
Puka, since he got hurt, hasn't been the same player either. I mean, he's still like putting up numbers because he's
Yeah,
Puka,
right.
but like it's been more like 10, 11, 12, and less 28, 29, 30.
Yeah, it's not none of these like game-winning weeks, which I knew could have happened. I also know that like Carolina just has a pretty good defense. We get lucky with no Josh Jacobs touchdown, or Finn gets lucky. Obviously, that wins the game there
Yep.
on Detroit and Turkey Day. But uh, he got 20 points from a kicker. So I think like your team kind of underperformed like in the skill position areas and made up for in the kicker position and made it close. But I think he was definitely favored even to win going into the Monday night game with Dart expecting to do well. But
Yep.
Josh falls to 10-3. It really doesn't hurt him too much. Uh,
Oh, the buy. That's the buy though.
uh, I think going into the next week is tougher or easier for Josh, right? I think that's
Yeah.
why I'm saying that. Can't even remember, but uh, overall in terms of his playoff position, he's obviously good. The bye is really important. Don't want to
Yeah.
undermine that. James Cook, good game that goes away. Swaddle, kind of a fall off here too, and like Miami's cooking right now. So like him and his recent performances, being a little shocking against Washington, against New Orleans. You're like, okay, interesting. Supposed to be blow up weeks, but good win for Finn, new number one team. Scare that guy going into my final matchup against him. Next matchup, the uneventful bowl from Vinny versus Austin. Austin has just like a solid week from everyone you expect him to have solid weeks for, and has the duds in like the long ball plays with Mechie and Mooney, but no one does fuck all for Vinny. Vinny starting this kicker.
Yeah.
This shit
Yeah,
is
what the hell,
this
bro?
shit pisses me off.
Vinny sold so fucking hard this week.
Yeah. I did mention that he doesn't win if he. Yeah, wait. He doesn't win if he puts in Bowers and Knicks, which was like the big thing everything's upset about. But if you play Bowers and Knicks and put like a kicker, which is just like obviously not in Seattle against Seattle's defense with
With
like
a practice squad quarterback.
yeah, like you put any thought to that, the win is there. It is kind of shitty now that I look at it, man. When you talk to the kid about it, I made fun of him to play Saquon, and fuck, that was the wrong decision. Apparently not actually. I didn't notice Tyrone Tracy got 3.8.
Yeah, he got hurt, I think.
I didn't even notice it. Oh fuck.
Look, look. I needed Vinny to win this game so bad.
Wandale over Keenan. He could have easily did that. But I probably would have. Yeah, I would have had him over Keenan over Devo. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
Vinny
Vinny,
had
I
the
don't know.
win here. You're so fucking right, bro. Oh, Austin did have Alec Pierce on the bench too when he started
Yeah, but
John
like
Mechie.
he also had Terry and IR dropping 19.
Well, but he's mad at Terry. Either way, he gets the
Yeah, I mean,
win.
I would be too. Yeah, Austin gets the win. Huge win. Basically locks him into playoffs,
Yeah, wow,
barring
that is upsetting.
disaster.
That is upsetting for Vinny here. We'll have a discussion here at Christmas time. What a
Good.
throw. Ray versus Phil. Uh, you
Still,
know,
still employing the everyone goes off strategy to perfection.
yeah, we were making fun of him for that Christian Watson in the flex thing. I don't even think he defeated that well. He just pointed out that he knows it's happening, but
Yeah, yeah, no, he absolutely gave no defense other
no,
than it doesn't
yeah,
matter if all my players go the fuck off.
and that was on Thursday when he said that, and then they proceeded to all do that. So you're like, oh
Yep,
fuck.
yep.
He gets the bad defense and kicker start, which I always think is a bad formula. But 30 bomb from AJ Brown, he's been able to like kind of take the hit of how bad AJ Brown is and kind of getting him in some of these good weeks now. He has Drake May do well against the Giants, but then the sneaky Joe Burrow on the bench. Roma Dunze,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean he's so deep. bro. He genuinely is
Yeah.
still really deep. Harold Finn and outscores Kittle. He just, yeah, got a lot of options. Now,
Damn.
no,
Yeah.
Ray,
Looks like a good team.
Ray has a good week. He takes a Lamar 9 and still puts up 111. Bijan Robinson going back into his great form. Jacoby Myers really finding his way in Jacksonville with Brian Thomas not caring about football anymore.
Fucking hate that guy.
Chase Brown is just better with Burrow around, and he's
Yep.
gonna keep doing that.
Yeah,
Uh,
Chase Brown just set the franchise record for 100-yard games in a row.
yeah,
He's
he's
been
coming to
he's
it,
been cooking.
and yeah, and he even has some like people that do well on
Booty
the
on the
bench.
bench.
No,
Yeah, I don't know
Worthy.
why. I don't know how you're still starting Xavier Worthy.
He played Dallas. I kind of
Yeah, but
understand.
like, yeah, I guess that's true. He doesn't really have anyone better.
Yeah, and like normally, like I also am a booty guy. He's been actually pretty shit. Like he's been injured,
Did he just get hurt? Yeah.
but then like he played this full game.
Oh,
he he played this full
fuck.
game, just ended with one target, and he also played this full game where against Cincy where he did nothing either. I still love Booty though, still a guy, but yeah, he's like wide receiver like 36. He doesn't need to be like played over Xavier Worthy over Dallas.
Yeah. Good
Still,
good win for Phil. I'll tell you who's happier than anyone about this win, other than maybe Phil, is Austin.
explain.
This
I thought Phil would
Phil
be the
winning
most
this
happy.
Phil winning this game gives Austin the inside track to the 1 seed because of tiebreakers.
Whoa. Well,
If
the
Ray had
juicy.
won, he'd still have a 1 game lead on Austin and control his own destiny.
You're right.
But I think right now it's right now we're in a weird spot where Ray still technically actually no, we're in a weird spot where nobody controls their own destiny. They all rely on
Yeah.
points for, I think, which
Yeah.
is
I
ugly.
mean, I have your things saved in here. I can't wait
Yeah,
to
we'll get
go
to
over
that. We'll
that
get to
fucking
that.
headache. Oh, God, I hate playoff scenarios. We were talking about that before we started recording. It's going to be a tough one. This matchup really didn't mean too much except for like eliminating Greg or maybe like really limiting Greg here. Greg's still in the
Yeah,
mix.
if Greg had won, pretty he'd be more locked in. I don't think he would have clinched, but he'd be in a
Right.
much better spot. Now
He
he's in my boat of needing help.
Yeah, he doesn't get the T week. He loses T Higgins going into it. That's been his most solid receiver outside of Pittman. Pittman was playing against Houston. We kind of knew he would have a tough one, and he did.
Yep.
Brian loses Amon Ra, but him also having JMO is like the craziest combo I've ever seen because now he's just also like a huge beneficiary of this injury. Now JMO's like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hottest wide receiver going into the fantasy playoffs. But
And he's
Brian
still
has
got
no
the
part.
best kicker and the best defense.
Best kicker, my ass. Kicker 3. Get
Okay,
behind kicker
whatever.
kicker. Get behind
Yeah,
Jason Myers.
get in line.
Yeah, but the Seahawks defense, motherfuck.
Yeah, yeah, they're crazy.
Brian's running backs used to be the story of his team, but then now they have kind of slowed down, and now like Ladd's coming to his own. He's got JMO coming to his own. Now it's receivers are kind of doing it. So
Too,
you know,
too little, too late.
yeah, it sucks that he already lost 8 games because this team really isn't even that bad. Alvin Kamara's just been a disappointment, but give up on Joe Mixon. That's what I want him to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
He
It's
this is like the
funny.
third year in a row he's tried to tell us about like a player that's like never come back.
It's funny that the Bones guy probably played the fewest amount of different starters all year.
Wow. Get his ass. No, I agree. Yeah, what the hell? And then this matchup to eliminate our nemesis. It's Mateo beating Mark. Mark is an idiot. Starts Cam Ward Gunner Helm. He starts
Hey,
Gunner
outscore
Helm.
projections. Outscore projections. Don't sleep.
No, point one. That's one more yard.
Bro,
Uh,
he benched Bucky Irving? What's wrong with this guy?
no, see, for if how do I say it? Ivosavas? How did people say his name?
Yeah.
Ivosavas?
Eosivas. I
Yeah.
don't know.
But like, yeah, why do we not play Bucky there? I know like people were talking about a snap count. You're like, Bucky is so electric, and I thought he would know that more than anybody.
Oh, yeah, Bucky is Bucky.
No, Bucky is just super tough. He's hurt him and he didn't want to get hurt again. So it's a tough one. Mateo, sad that he's out here too because Kyle
Yep.
Monungai's really found himself going. If Trey Benson cannot get healthy, Bam Knight has just been the starting running back for like majority of the season. Uh, and Rico is good. The receivers get it done. While Drake London's hurt, he has Devontae Smith and Olave. Put up 19 between the two. Not a back-breaking week at all. He gets the Rams defense against Carolina, which underperforms. Caleb gets 11. But when you have a guy starting Cam Ward, Gunnar Helm, it's just going to be a lot easier for you.
Easy sledding for Mateo this week.
What'd you say?
Easy sledding.
Yeah, I agree. I'm now noticing a lot of players on his team lost their games, but doesn't matter because his team gets it done. Devin Singletary 17.7 on the bench. Love that. Kyle Pitts gets an 11-point game. Trade piece I gave him. Hell yeah. Keep looking at those trades. With that being the end of our recap right there, Devin, we have some edges that were given out that did and did not work. We split down the middle, 3-3.
Tough. Tough coming
Yeah,
off a 6-0 week.
yeah, but I mean, it shows that we know ball still. We're
Oh
still at
yeah.
like
Oh
58,
yeah.
59%. That's up from
Probably the
last
best
year,
season of all time. Yeah.
58 and 57. So we're still doing like above expectations going into the final week. I love to see it. Hopefully we can keep that going. Now, to review one more thing, I did end up finishing our trade analysis.
Oh.
I just wanted to review some things here. So I've already sent this trade analysis to some people or to the whole chat, but it was in a screenshot. Now I could show you like one more week's worth of data and even the bottom trades here. Devin, Tat in 4 games averaging 14, Warren in 3 games averaging 10, and if Dobbins was here, like you might have been okay with just like if Dobbins was just playing and still getting like 9, it might have been still like fine.
Yeah.
You just lose this trade with Gibbs having like 3 out of 4 boom weeks and just having no running back to aid in what you lost there.
Yeah. I mean, Dobbins was a key part of that trade. He wasn't like a throw-in. He was
Yeah.
supposed to be my starter replacement, and that lasted all of 1 week. So it's tough.
Now, my trade with Phil here, I thought it was pretty even. Judkins averages 12.3. Kittle in his 3 games averages 13.7. That's fine. Phil might get a little bit of an edge here with this Christian Watson start being just a random key piece added, and he got 16.3 out of him.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
I might give him the little edge. I know he's probably gonna maybe play him again this week, so I won't say he's the winner yet. I still think it evens out, especially if I started Juwan Jennings in these weeks too. He's not doing horrible. But oh wait, I could start Juwan's on bye. I was like, I could start him over Justin Jefferson. Anything else to go over? Mark won this Dobbins trade over Odunze because Odunze's just been bad since Phil's got him.
Yep, agreed.
Even though like 2 games of averaging 9.7, Dobbins was key in getting him Gibbs. So that is just like automatically a win for me for Mark.
Can you really even say that Vinny won the trade with Garrett Wilson and Kareem Hunt and Cortland Sutton?
I started him in that 1 week and got nothing. And I got like I know like
trade.
Hey, listen, this is like Kareem Hunt is his running back too. 3 starts, averaging 11 is not horrible.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'll give it to him. That's better than my running back.
And Sutton getting 9.7 still been disappointing, right? But it's just like it's better than what he would have gotten out of Garrett, which is fucking nothing. I thought Garrett would miss 1 week. Garrett is
Nope.
not. Garrett came back and's gone again. It's gonna come back to Tyrod Taylor. But look how bad this fucking trade is. Mark with for Bill 3 games, average of 3.8. Uh,
Damn.
Dart averages 24 in the 3 starts, with the 14 piece being included.
Yep.
Metcalf's,
That's the case of a name letting you down.
but Metcalf is still a little disappointing. 8 games, 8.5. You're not loving. Oh, this was fun too because I thought this was a little debatable. I said Josh won this trade because he got 1 start of the Michael Carter worth 15, and that's automatically better than 6 starts of Trey Tucker averaging 7.8.
Yeah, I like it. I'm with it.
I think Josh wins that, and I don't care if he says Michael Carter got cut. I don't care. He got 1 start out of him. That's all he needed.
That's all you need.
Devin, your trades. I don't think you won a trade.
I didn't. It was a tough year, but it's not going to discourage me. I'm going to come back next year firing on the trade block
Hey,
because regression to the mean is going to happen.
no, don't. I don't know if the message should be. I'm coming out firing again, but
I'm going to come out harder than this year on the trade
he's
block.
coming harder, guys.
And I'm going to be bricked up on the trade block.
All right, Devin, I'm going to share this. This is our playoff analysis.
All right.
I could give you the floor. Do I need to show the whole graph? Should I like zoom out a little more?
No. If anything, zoom in a little bit.
Okay.
And yeah, you look. I'll take the floor. You just chime in with comments whenever they
Oh,
come to you.
too much.
Too much. Back up. All
One
right.
more.
We'll start with Josh and Finn. With
Okay.
Finn's win this week over Josh, he gets the tiebreaker by points four. They're 1-1 against each other. Finn is up on Josh in points four by an insurmountable number.
Mm-hmm.
So Finn now controls his destiny for the 1 seed. If he
Wow.
wins, he gets it. If Josh loses, he gets it. Josh, on the other hand, from being in control for most of the season, 2-game losing streak, all of a sudden he needs help. If he loses or Finn wins, 3 seed. To get the 1 seed, he needs a win and a Finn loss.
Wow.
And that'll give him the sole possession of the 1 seed. Loser gets the 3 seed. Those are both locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can catch them. Outside rooting interests for those two.
Oh,
Josh is go back up. Josh
sorry.
rooting for Dennis harder than he's ever rooted for anything in his life. And Finn, if anything, really is rooting for himself. But if anything, if Brian beats Josh, that's just a bonus for Finn.
That outside interest is good. I use that. I was like, perfect. Okay. I like that. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about the 2 seed now. Let's talk about the 2 seed coming from what division is that? The West, I guess.
Yeah, I think the West.
Yeah. All right. So we got Phil, Austin, Ray. We're in a weird spot because Ray technically has the leg up on the 2 seed because
Right.
he has the tiebreaker over both of them, but it's a points for tiebreaker, and he's only up on Phil by 6 points. So if all
Mm,
three of them win, none of them play each other. Ray gets it as long as Phil doesn't outscore him by 6.5.
okay.
That is not a lot of points, and
Yeah.
Phil is hot.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, I think that favors Phil a little bit.
I agree.
Austin, on the other hand, is kind of banking on a loss from somewhere.
Mm. But you
Um,
said Austin was more in charge of getting the seed, correct?
let me talk about that now, Dennis.
Sorry.
If
Just
if
engaged.
Ray or Phil loses, I believe Austin gets it with a win because I believe he has the tiebreaker over both Phil and Ray by head to head. And losing my train of thought here. And Phil, on the other hand, he gets it with a win plus losses by the other two. There's no tie there. That's not interesting. But the
Mm-mm.
weird case is that if he wins and Austin or Ray wins, he automatically needs the other person to also win to have a chance at it because he definitely doesn't have the tiebreaker over either of them.
Okay.
Other than the 6.5 thing we talked about,
Right.
where if they all three win, Phil has, I think, the best chance with that 6.5 outscoring Ray.
That could be nice.
Yep.
And
And then
the head to head is all messed up, right? So it is just points for no matter what.
If all three of them win, it's points for.
Yeah.
If obviously if it's only two people tied, you can always use head to head unless they're 1-1.
What happens if everyone loses? Same thing, points for.
Um, well, that's a weird one. Yeah, if everyone loses, I believe it's still gonna be the same as
Yeah, I
the
think they're all
everybody wins
7-7. I
scenario.
don't think there's anyone like fighting for them right now.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Sorry, I'm not trying to make it. I'm just so intrigued. I am
No,
very
this
into
is
this myself.
you're showcasing how hard this is because there's a bajillion different scenarios. All right, go back up. We're not done with them. We're not done with them.
Go go go. Sorry.
We're not done with these three. All right.
Sorry.
In most cases, um, these three all make the playoffs. One of them gets a bye. There are some elimination cases. Nobody here has clinched. Phil is eliminated with a loss plus Greg win and Ray win, or a loss plus a Greg win, a Ray loss, and he does not outscore Ray by 6.5. So I don't know. If Phil loses,
Wait.
anything could happen. That's only two ish games that he needs to go a certain way to be eliminated. That's kind of scary. Because
Yeah.
of that, Phil's rooting interests are Mark over I
Austin.
don't even remember who Mark plays. Yeah,
Austin.
thank you. And Mateo over Ray.
Wow.
And actually, a little bit Dennis over Greg. Because if
A little
Greg
bit.
wins,
Yeah.
those are his elimination scenarios. So I think if you win, he might be locked in.
That's so interesting. I'm surprised that like he needs like a good amount of help and have a 91.2% percentage. That is so interesting.
Yeah. Well, because this is all in the loss case. If he
Right.
wins, he's in. And so like we gotta say like, all right, that's already 50%. And then we're
Right.
like adding two
Fair.
extra conditions. Yeah. Austin has the most convoluted elimination scenario, I would say, where he needs
Goddamn.
to lose and then he needs four other games to go a specific way. If any of those games flip, he's in.
So five
And
of
that's
the six matchups are determined on
yeah.
Austin's status.
It's
Nice.
a loss plus Dennis, Devin, Phil winning, and Ray specifically losing.
God damn.
Um,
How you get this in the FF hub? It must be just painstakingly long.
it's awful. But it's funny because Austin's one seed or two seed scenario also requires a Ray loss. So
Yeah.
both the elimination and the two seed require Ray to lose. So all of a sudden, Ray loses and then his game isn't going so well. All of a sudden he's gonna be wishing that Ray had won. And
Right.
uh and this works out this way because Austin has the tiebreaker over pretty much everyone head to head. But with this specific situation, it goes to points for like three times in a row, and Austin has the lowest points for of any
Okay.
of the teams tied.
Not surprising.
So interesting stuff. Ray is a little less interesting for the elimination scenario. There's a couple ways he gets eliminated. None of them are super
It looks pretty
super
long.
crazy. It's long, but that's just because there's like a couple different ones. Like
Yeah. He has like
if
three different
Austin, Phil, and I
options.
win, and then if I don't win, then he also needs Greg to win, or he also needs you to win if Greg beats me.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, he doesn't need that to happen. I got to think about it as the elimination scenario. But yeah, if he loses, I think the easiest one to happen is him and Phil both losing, then Phil still outscoring him by 7.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Back to the East and Dennis.
All right, man. What do I need, man? I'm scared. I genuinely am really scared because playing
So
Finn doesn't make me confident at all.
if you pull out the win over Finn, which you can do, CMC is on bye.
Yeah.
That's a start.
It's
Then you're in.
huge.
If you lose, then we're looking at something confusing. If you lose and I win, you're in.
Okay.
Lose and Greg wins, you're in trouble.
Like
If
even
if
if you win
Greg
or no?
wins,
Sorry.
no, if I win, you're in.
Okay.
You're rooting
No
for
matter
me.
what.
I'm
Okay.
I'm you are my number one fan this week.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I.
Because if Greg wins and you lose, all of a sudden you're staring down the barrel.
Uh
And
huh.
that barrel is two of Ray, Austin, and Phil winning. Not all three, just two out of three need to win. If all three win,
Fuck.
you're also out. Um, if Greg wins and then Ray, Austin, and Phil all lose, you're also out.
What? So
And
Greg is
then
who I should despise.
Yeah, you like I said, you need if your game isn't going well, you need to be pulling out all the stops to make sure I win this game.
Okay, okay.
Because if Greg wins, things get hairy. But
It's not
again,
good.
look, you win and you're in. Just win. All right, don't worry about
Yeah,
all that.
you're so fucking right. You're so right.
And if it started to look like you're gonna lose, come back to the spreadsheet. Maybe try to crunch the numbers a little bit.
God, man, this is so nerve wracking. I thought I'd be better than this. Okay.
You would hope. All right, now Greg. Greg is on the other side of
Yeah.
the bubble
Yeah,
here.
he's all I need help.
Yep. Yeah, Greg needs a win,
Yes, plus me
and then
lose.
not necessarily.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Greg is the messiest case. Greg has this isn't even comprehensive, I don't think. I think Greg, if he wins, it's just like a mishmash. It's like half the scenarios he's in, half of them he's not. So I'm not gonna go too deep into it.
Right.
But let's go to me now. I have the worst chance to get in because I need a win and then two specific games to go my way. The outscore Ray thing is not really a factor. That's
Realistic.
just for
Oh,
like that's an edge case that I found where like I have a 0.2% chance to miss if I win, Ray loses, and Austin wins.
interesting.
Where I'm in like a weird three-way tie. That doesn't
Interesting.
matter. Ignore that part. It's
Okay.
really three games need to go my way, and I'm in, guaranteed, which is
Hmm.
kind of nice. Um,
Yeah, wait, at
if I
17.2, I think like yours looks better than Greg's like by far. I
Well,
don't know.
it
Maybe
looks
not.
like that because it's so simple. Because there's
Yeah,
only one. Greg has a little more flexibility where if
you're
you
right.
win, he has a couple situations. If you lose, he has a couple situations. If Mark beats Austin, which he's done 12 times out of the 14 times they've played, I'm just out. Like there's nothing. There's no help for me. There's no like six other games that can go my way. It's just done. And because of that, my rooting interests are very well defined.
Yeah.
Mateo, Austin,
Yeah.
I've always been your biggest fans. If you need like a shoulder rub or anything to get you going for the game, hit me up.
What I enjoyed about
I
this,
need you boys.
what I enjoyed about this for the eliminated column for the people eliminated, you just put correct.
Correct.
That
Yeah.
made me laugh when I saw that.
Indeed.
Correct. All
Yes.
right, really convoluted, but I enjoyed that you did that. I appreciate all the work you do, and now I know who I need to focus on. And you know, you're looking really pretty today, Devin. I want to say,
Thank you.
haven't even seen
I
you.
thought you might say that.
Haven't even seen you, but all right, man. We're going back to the matchup that honestly dooms me the most. It's a 130-point loss. I've had two of them this year. One was against Finn. Um, it was mostly on the back of Jackson Smith and Jigba, Patrick Mahomes last time. And Patrick Mahomes plays Houston, which makes me automatically feel a lot better. We have no CMC. I before this matchup have handled Finn kind of. I mean, I had regular season and a playoff win over Finn. I felt better, but that win draws us one game closer for regular season, and Finn is already making up some ground. This is the year to do it if he has any year. Um,
Yep. Yep.
Now, it seems they've taken away Trey Benson's projection. They don't think he'll play. That
Yeah, I heard he was out of practice today. That doesn't bode well. Who's he got?
that's
Who
huge.
are we
It's
flexing?
Adonai Mitchell against Miami. It's probably the best
I
shout.
Yo, what if Jaden Reed plays though? That guy's kind of nice.
Has he done anything this year? I feel like I haven't
He's
seen
been
his
on
name.
IR all year.
Oh, he played game one where he got a touchdown. Fuck. God. Okay. If Jaden Reed plays, it's against Chicago though. Good defense. I don't know. Either way, I'm still kind of okay with how Aaron Jones has looked. Aaron Jones hasn't looked great, and he just has to be in Finn's lineup this week. Finn hasn't trusted Khalil Shakir going into the league, but surprise, Diggs is also on bye. So
Yeah,
now we have
tough
to
bye
trust
week.
Shakir. He does have Cincy though. It
That's
could be
good.
a good one. But did Jonathan Taylor play Jacksonville already? Thought he did.
No.
No, they're not. No, they're playing twice at the end of the year. Damn it! I want to know how he did last time. Okay. When it comes to my guys, I think I have some favorable matchups. Ironically, Justin Jefferson against Washington is a good one,
Yeah,
but I have to trust nine, and I don't know if I want to do that. Quinton Judkins against Tennessee, I think that could be good for us. Pickens and Ferg, I'm so okay with starting both Cowboys I have. I really don't have a problem doing that. People are trying to say I was bluffing about like believing in Ferguson. That's like I feel like this is like a statement I'm trying to make now. A
good.
debate I've been having is Jared Goff is playing Dallas this week. It's a
Ooh,
Thursday night game.
intriguing.
Jalen
Nah,
Hurts.
you don't wanna do that on Thursday.
You don't think? You're right. They haven't
No,
been high scoring this year. Sometimes these Thursday games are high scoring.
you don't want to risk it all on a Thursday though. What if he puts up like a six piece?
I also have to debate David Montgomery, who also plays on Thursday, over Justin Jefferson. I've been debating that for a little bit now. I'm not playing Jerry Judy. Yeah, got a lot to debate between today and tomorrow. But where do you think where you should go with this edge count here, Dev? It's got to start with you here first.
It is me, and this will be the first time all year I'm picking against Finn. I'm giving Dennis the edge. I think you continue the win streak into the playoffs.
Against the hardest repeat scheduled too. I hope my name is
I,
put on the fucking map.
yep. Oh, it's mapped. It is mapped.
But I'm just not
You've done
like
the unthinkable.
I don't think it's that great still because of like how I'm not fully in the playoffs. Like I feel like my
Yeah, I
team
mean,
has
look.
felt a lot better than like our results have been pretty much throughout the whole year.
Yeah, I mean you're second in points for, so that makes sense.
I appreciate that, but I was like 3-6 through 9 games. Like I
Yeah,
was also
crazy,
pretty
crazy.
butt.
You were the inverse fraud.
Yeah, it's just kind of getting shafted. I think that the luck is it just happens sometimes in fantasy. I hope it's on my side. I appreciate you giving me the edge, and I'm gonna return the favor. Like, let's see. Let me look here first. Obviously, I'm cheering for you in this matchup for my playoff path. But it's kind of close on projection somehow. You know, he only has advantage in two positions, but I guess they're just so much bigger advantages with like Devon A Chain playing the Jets.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's a good matchup.
uh I know like I know it says he has 93, but I'm just assuming he puts in a starting defense at some point. It probably gets him 5. It's pretty close on projections in my head.
Yeah.
Anyone on the bench here? Maybe T comes back. I don't like that. I'd rather play Quinton. Oh my God, Quentin Johnston against you. You're
Hey,
dead.
my boy. I hope he puts up a zero piece.
Wait, why is Isaac Tesla in your lineup?
I got Ted on by, bro. I don't know what to do.
No, no, oh no.
I got Ted on by. Marvin Harris is not
Blake
practicing.
Corum.
Woody Marks isn't practicing.
This is bad. Blake Corum's in the
Yeah, well, I was like, oh shit, Travion's on by. Oh, that's okay. I got Woody Marks injured.
lineup. Wait, and Mark picked up Nick Chubb. What?
Yeah, of course. Of course, as soon as I drop Nick Chubb, Woody Marks immediately gets hurt. It's like what can I do, man?
God damn it! Fuck, Devin, I need you.
I
Okay.
got you. I got you. I'm pulling this shit out. Tesla is about to put up a hundred.
We really can't have a huge egg chain game, and like, hopefully he just doesn't play T.
The real question, should I change my name to Tay Sloppy Toppy?
No, we can't do that. We can't do that.
Phil shouldn't have dropped the player that his name is based on,
Yeah,
Dennis.
I get so fucking like. All right, here we'll talk about Finn, and we already did talk about Finn. His name is I'm seeing goats as opposed to I'm seeing goats. He's never owned Sam Darnold once this season,
Yeah, but he's got JSN. I like it. I think it's a good
but
name.
he's got JSN. How does that have to do with Sam Darnold's quote?
He's the quarterback.
But exactly, get the fucking quarterback. That's like
Nah, I
me.
like it.
That's like
I
me,
like it.
like having an OBJ name and I have Eli, like or some shit, like back in the days. Hey, I don't think that makes sense.
No, that doesn't make sense because OBJ was the guy.
I'm out of
And
here.
JSN is the guy.
That would be the same thing. Is what you're saying?
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Fuck! I'm gonna check this real quick. What's your head-to-head with Greg? I just got rid of it without even looking at it.
9-3.
9-3. You've won the last one. Actually, kind of have a little bit like one of 4 or 5.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna give the edge to you, but Devin, I'm a little scared about some of these choices.
Me too, boss. Kind of choice.
I know I have
There
to.
was news article today. Kyron Williams is gonna get less work. So
Oh hell yeah, yeah. Blake Corum season.
Blake Corum season is in full
Fuck,
effect.
this is so bad. Okay, whatever.
Just win. Shut up.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Whoa! Don't yell at me. All right.
No, you're getting all depressed on me. You need to get your head out of your ass.
Oh. He's attacking me. All right. Now, Vinny versus Phil. Vinny has bye week central here in week 14.
Oh, and none of them are good players.
Wandale. People disrespect Wandale, wide receiver
Yeah, you're
12,
right. Wide
so
receiver
much.
12. You're right. You're right. All
People
right, I'm
disrespect
with it.
Wandale Robinson so much. There's this interview of CeeDee Lamb being like, Wandale, that guy in New York, he's fucking nuts. And I was like, oh, it's like, thank you for recognizing game. This guy is fucking
Yeah,
nice.
this guy is nice.
Yeah, like when I'm begging, like even when Neighbors was here, I'm like, play Slate, like get Slayton off the field, only throw to Wandale, please. This matchup for Vinny though looks fucking diarrhea.
Yeah, I mean, Phil looks like he's at full strength. I don't think there's
We got the
that
Drake
much to say
May. We
here.
got the Drake May
Okay,
buy. He's got the George
he's
Kittle buy.
got the other MVP candidate to slot right in.
Also, Joe Burrow here on the bench.
Oh my God, why do you have so many quarterbacks? Fucking gross.
George Kittle misses time, right? That could be tough. Nope. Harold Fannin against
Harold
Tennessee.
Fannin, he's got him. Yeah, no, this is easy. Phil Edge.
Yeah. This is just straight up you. Head to head.
Phil's cruising.
A surprise Vinny playoff win? What?
Whoa, Phil, you put up 47 in the playoffs?
One
What
by
the
60
hell?
started Frank Gore, who got 1.6.
Bro, this is the worst playoff game since the Bills Bengals game got canceled and Tony's quarterback didn't play.
No, it was like both the quarterbacks. It was pretty like that
Yeah,
game was
that is
so,
crazy that it was both
I
quarterbacks.
think the game was so one-sided it didn't matter. This is funny as to look at. Jonathan Taylor going off, Alvin Kamara, Vinny had Cam Newton in 2020. Was he a Patriot? I think he might have been. Next matchup. Austin
Bum, bum,
versus
bum.
Mark.
Let's go, Austin.
We know about this head to head. It's
Ah,
just
fuck.
oh fuck.
Just ugly, man.
It's look how long it is. 12-2 is
Wait,
bad.
Austin 12-game win streak incoming. Starts today.
Hey, it was a close matchup last time here in week 5.
Yep.
Mark doing his bullshit no kicker thing, but I'm not gonna lie. This might be the best I've seen Austin projected all season.
Yeah.
Josh Allen going in with a 26-point projection against Cincy. Brees Hall with a
Got Terry
15.
back.
Jamar against Buffalo. Like these are all favorable matchups. RJ Harvey against Vegas. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Terry finally back in the lineup. Charbonnet at flex. Ugh. It's just so gross.
At least he can find the end zone.
Yeah, sorry about your guy Kenneth Walker.
It's okay.
I'm giving.
I grew up watching him break long touchdowns for Mark year after year, and first time I get him, nothing.
I mean, here Kenneth Walker is like people always believed in K9, but it's like he never fully got all the work.
Yeah.
That's kind of like he's still a really good running back. I think like he'll still even have like good draft capital going in next year. We just like need Charbonnet to sign somewhere else. Wow, this edge count is tough. Just
Yeah.
because
Mark's
I
got
he's
the
got the
core
full
four in there.
yeah the full strength running backs for the first time this
Uh,
season.
and
Jamar,
Marvin
Gibbs,
Harrison's
Kyron,
probably not
Bucky.
going to play. So Michael Wilson's projections are going to
Wait,
go up.
really? They think he's not going to play again?
He's not practicing.
Wow. Why?
He hurt his heel.
Whatever. Damn, so that's actually really good. It's just against the Rams, which is kind of tough, but Carolina just throw them up.
And Woody Marks might not play, so he's got Nick Chubb if he wants.
He might
Probably
not
doesn't
start.
want,
He
but
might not start Brian Thomas on the season.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, you did get the main piece being Gibbs, and you do have a good wide receiver too. Sub. I'm not gonna lie here, man. I kind of like Mark here. I kind of hate it.
Nah, I'm with you, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think although Austin has like really good matchups, he's just like some of these big players are projected too much. I know like CD is still projected too much too. Actually, Jameer is projected too much too. Wait,
Cowboys though. Cowboys no Amon Ra.
fair, but I might be like all JMO. Oh, Laporta's gone too, right? Who's their fucking tight end?
No.
Yeah, yeah, it might be all Gibbs then. Should I start David Montgomery? Fuck. This is so scary. I'm gonna go Mark here. I know you probably don't want to hear that,
I would
but
too.
I think just to show my respect to the edge count, I gotta feel it, and I sadly feel it for Mark here. I think Mark's
Oh,
got it.
4-4. God damn. Look at these
Yeah,
boys.
but there is a semifinal playoff win in year one of the league where you did not know the matchup, so you just put it 99 to 100.
This was the 2 week matchup, and I didn't want to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I didn't want to deal with like the record of like points scored in a week.
Correct. But
So I was just like, fuck it.
this is year
One.
one semifinal. I remember attending a game with Mateo in person when he was still a Steelers fan. uh, and yeah, we talked about that week. Since Ray has come back though, Ray actually has the edge over Mateo here, 2-1. Since the
Um,
return. About to have the fourth
yeah.
matchup since the return. See if we could break this deadlock at 4-4. Yep. Now let's look at these teams. It's so banking on Amari and
This
Hampton coming back.
Ray's running backs versus Mateo's receivers. And that's a lot of Q on the side of Mateo.
Now, Drake London is he coming
Oh, a
back?
lot of buys. Lot of buys on the left side.
Is Drake London coming back? Do we know?
I haven't heard anything.
He loses Rico, so he kind of needs Manungai and Hampton to play. If he doesn't, he even has Ramondre on by his Bam night. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough. I think, oh man, if Mateo loses any of these guys, he's in a bad spot.
But let's be honest, Lamar's been playing bad. The receivers, can Jacoby Myers do it against Indy and Xavier Worthy versus Houston?
Yeah, I'm gonna edge Ray still.
Mm,
I think I think even with Mateo at full strength, I like Ray's running back matchups a little too much, and I think Jacoby's a little underprojected.
yeah, I think we have a lot of questionable tags for Mateo. I think there's some important buys that are happening. It's kind of tough. I want Ray to lose. I don't think it'll happen either. I'm with you if I were you. If I were making the edge count. I'm
I also
doing
need
this
Ray to
matchup
lose.
though. Josh has in Shadur Sanders.
Fuck yeah, Josh, that's so
What
metal.
what is happening? What is happening?
Dart somebody.
Baker's not, and he's playing New
Yeah,
Orleans.
how can you trust that guy though? He's been shit for weeks.
But we're gonna play Shadur Sanders.
Yeah, that's the guy.
All right, let's actually look at this matchup. I'm doing the edge count here. Let's see the head to head. Right down the fucking middle. Um,
Sheesh.
Josh had it early on. Bryant brought it back, and then kind of traded these last four matchups. Uh, Josh won earlier this year. This seems to be Josh's year. But do we have any? Oh, Amon Ra not playing for Brian. Wow.
Oh,
He has to put in DJ Moore. He has JMO, Lad, not starting Kamara, I understand. I just don't love DJ Moore being in the lineup. But if I look on the other side, I just like everyone he's starting on that team. Besides Shedeur Sanders.
Right, right.
Wow, that is metal by Josh. Josh is a new guy.
Josh is playing loose and he's playing fast.
No, this is like a guy who like found out how to play fantasy like overnight. It
Yeah,
feels
he's been reading articles or something.
it feels it feels interesting. Because yeah, Sanders is metal, and I kind of like it. It's against Tennessee, the worst team in the league. I'll probably give it to Josh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it's even that hard.
can't pick against Josh here.
Yeah, he's the best team in the league for a reason. Now,
Well,
Dev, I had you do a ranking last week. Let's have one more ranking this week. What do you say?
let's do it.
Uh, with this will be your fourth ranking on the season. I'd love to see it. Everyone that you've made, you did have a mark. You had a mark, and you average is what I made.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
let's look at look in all of mine I had Finn, Josh, and you top four. And
mhm.
I just want to say I've been on that since the first week.
You like the boys? You like the
Oh,
boys?
I do. And I'm gonna keep my top three the exact same. Wow.
Wow, I like that.
I know
So,
I'm gonna keep my top four the same.
oh whoa, whoa, whoa,
Ooh,
my
hey,
font.
fix that, bro.
Whoa,
Fix that.
whoa,
What the
whoa,
hell?
whoa. Holy
What are
fuck.
we doing?
Now
What are
here.
we
Now this
doing?
is I know this is like kind of jank how I'm gonna do it here, but just like let me be. Okay. So you said the same?
Aim top four. I'm
Okay.
gonna switch Mark and I.
You're putting Mark in the top five? How does that make any
I
sense?
I am, dude. He's got the boys are healthy, and this is power rankings. This isn't who's gonna make the playoffs.
You're so all right, dude. Sure. All right. Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, me. Yeah,
Yeah, you,
Big Dev.
Big Dev.
Um, and I'm letting it ride. I think my rankings last week were perfect. Honestly, keep them all the same.
You said, oh wow, what?
Yeah,
Okay. Um, I see the parody a little with what you've changed being only you and only you and Mark is the only thing you've actually changed. In terms of me, I did make some changes. I put Phil in my top four, finally taking Ray out. I know you've been on that. We
I've been
do
on
have
that.
we do have the same top four. You put me above Josh though. Still, it's just like I'm 7-6. He's 10-3. I just can't do
Don't
that.
care. Records mean nothing to me.
I in terms of let's compare me and you really quick. I put Vinny as last, put last Brian. Yeah, Mateo at 7. Interesting. I know I'm kind of including records a little bit in here. But then
Leaves the numbers.
I do have like kind of some. Actually, yeah, not really. They're kind of all pretty record based. I think maybe like you over Greg. No, same record.
We have the same record. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Wait.
that's very record based.
Okay. Okay. Whoa. 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 I do this weekly, man. That's why I have to literally change based like on last week for me.
Okay, let me see. Let me see my week one rankings.
Your week
Where did
one,
I? What did I get wrong? We already know what I got right,
Mateo,
and that was Finn. Mateo, I got wrong. Who else? Brian, I
Phil.
got wrong. Phil, I got wrong. Other than
Yeah.
that, other than that, and me, I got wrong. But I always put myself last after week one.
You always do that. Yeah. You never believe.
Never believe. But I think other than that, that was pretty good.
I don't think Vinny's
Better
left.
better than the ESPN final standings projection. That's for sure.
Wow. I do want to compare that next. All right, Dev. I appreciate you for coming on. It's been a good episode. We have 30 seconds before we reach the hour mark. I'm gonna try to get out of here before then. But
All right.
thank y'all for watching. Thank you, Devin, for putting in the work and coming on. And see you next week where we have the playoff edition. Thank you,
Yes, sir.
fellas.
It'll probably be me again.
Yeah, probably. Peace.